You guys have no idea how much I hate Kaz right now. For the last several months, I've been trying to squeeze in the ending to his social link to our completely busy schedule. And the one time I think I was able to figure out when I could squeeze him in, he just wouldn't show up. So if I sounded a little off the last episode, it was because of him. He just wouldn't show up near the end of January when I was hanging out with Igus. So I had to rewind all the way back to early January just to hope there was a microcosm of a chance that he would show up again. Thankfully he did. Now normally on this day, I'm supposed to hang out with Igus and start her social link, but I think I have a solution to that. If I could bump back everything I've done with Igus just one day later, I might have enough time to finish her social link, and we should have a couple days left over until January 31st rolls around. This will not affect Mitsuru's social link whatsoever, so if I'm able to plan all of this out, we can't salvage this max social link run yet. So Kaz, for many months, I've been trying to meet up with you, and like 4 months later, we're gonna end off your social link. I meant to do this a lot sooner, but somewhere along the way, I made a mistake that I had no idea what I did. But we're gonna do it now. I just want this out of the way. The worst part is, I don't even know this is gonna be the official end to his social link, so I just gotta cross my fingers and hope for the best that this is not a hangout session. Come on. Come on. Let it be the ending. Okay, we're back here. The kendo team's giving everything they got. Yeah. This is it. Oh, thank God, it's a cutscene. Good. Good. How's your knee, Kaz? Yes, how is your knee? I'm sorry to ask this many months later. It's probably damaged goods right now. Now you should take a break. Sorry, but can you give Kaz a leg massage? No problem. Hey, let me see your leg. You better massage his leg. Because I deserve it. I deserve it. I don't care if I'm missing practice. I just want to end this off, Kaz. It's for your nephew's sake, right? That's right. You're fighting for your nephew, remember? After practice, you decide to go back to the dorm. In front of the gate. Being called on again. Are you free? I need to talk to you. Well, let's go somewhere else. I don't want anyone to overhear. Whatever floats your boat, Kaz. Whatever floats your boat. I don't care if it takes a while, it's gonna be worth it. I've been waiting for months to speak with you again. Now we're back at Wakatsu Restaurant. The scent of broiled fish fills the air. Where should I begin? It's all a mess in my brain. First, let me give you this. A teen sports tape. I want to use that to tape up his knee. My nephew gave it to me. It's a good luck charm. There's so much I can never use it. There's so much that I can never use it at all, or never use it all. If you get hurt during practice, it should come in handy. It depends on when I go to practice again. I wanted you to be the first to know. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna have surgery to fix my knee. So, what about the big meet? I don't think there's enough time for me to recover, but that's okay. It's not like I gave up or am being selfish. I don't want the whole team to suffer because of me and my nephew. Even if I managed to win, I don't think I'd feel good about it afterward. Before, all I thought about was winning. But when Coach was grilling you about my knee, I realized I can't keep thinking only of myself. At the same time, I just can't give up on winning since that's a part of who I am. But for now, I won't worry about winning races and instead focus on winning back my health. At least you got that mentality in mind. I can't keep asking you for help all the time, but I do want to thank you for the help you've given me so far. Seems Cass truly appreciates your friendship, as he should. He has no idea how much stress he has caused me over the last few months, both in real life and in game. I'm talking about both time scales here. I've been waiting for so long to complete this social link. It's been driving me nuts. So with this completion of the social link, we now have the ability to create Thor, the ultimate chariot persona. And it's been a long time coming too. The Kendo Team Social Link has reached its maximum level at long last. Took me a lot longer than I expected it to, but at least I was able to squeeze this in. Now I can hope I can salvage the other two Social Links and I'll be able to preserve this run yet. Thor is also known as the Mighty God of Thunder in case you haven't really known about that, for all two of you who have never heard about Thor in your entire lives. I'm gonna go tell my nephew what happened and offer to go through rehab with him. I wonder which one of us will recover first. After all, he wants to be tough like me. Well, you go do that, Kaz. You go and hang out with your nephew and make him feel better. My goodness, that was so long. That took me way too long than it should have. Again, I have no idea where I went wrong in terms of that. I know I was following everything down to the letter, and somehow I messed up. This did not happen on my routing run. I know I completed Kaz's social link, I think it was back in September of this game. But it just didn't work out this time. I must have made a mistake somewhere, but I have no idea where, and I don't want to check right now, because we're really far in, near the end of this game as it is. So now comes the tough part. I have to replay all the way back to where we last left off, which means I gotta go through all that Tartarus stuff again, which includes finding the Guardians, all the personas I fused, and the Reaper. People, pray for me. Pray for me and what's left of my sanity. And the plan worked. I did get Aegis back to rank 9 on the 28th. So, we'll be able to complete her social link when we do transition into the 29th. Stupid cats, you made me worry so much for so long that I was gonna wreck this entire social link run, but thankfully, I was able to preserve it. And it's also a good thing I did stop on the 28th as well, because everyone in C's has some new dialogue to tell us about, or at least speak. Take your pick, really. I just don't care at this point. I'm just glad I was able to preserve this social link run yet. Nothing has gone completely wrong, besides me screwing up that one time. Like I said, I have no idea how I screwed up when I was trying to max out Kaz's social link, but thankfully I did preserve that, somehow. God, so many months I spent worrying about this. Finally I could put that to rest. You won't be able to obtain any additional equipment or items once it begins, yada yada yada. Point of return, I got that entirely in my mind, Mitsuru. Right now, Natsuki-chan is somewhere far from here living courageously, so I will do the same. I guess it's almost time. Are your preparations going? They're going great. Actually, it's going a little better than last time. I did have to redo from the 8th up until this point, like I mentioned before. I think I did mention that. So my equipment might be a little different, and my levels might be a little different for myself as well as the rest of the party. But for Akihiko in particular, I was able to run into a rare weapon that I've never seen before. It's called the Golden Gloves. I'll be able to show that off the next time we're in Tartarus, but those gloves are a lot stronger than the current ones that are in store right now. I think they're called the Mizuki something. Let's check the equipment screen for a quick moment. Let's go all the way down to... Yeah, here they are, the Wings of Vamp. They're at 304, but I think the one I got, the golden gloves, are at 318. So very fortunate I did run into that for Akihiko. I'll take any advantage I can get going into the 31st of January. I close my eyes, I see his sad face just like in the video. I gotta get rid of the dark hour, return a smile to his face. Trust me, Yukari, I have not forgotten why you have taken on this entire mission, and I'll be with you every step of the way. Not ready, I failed the entrance exams. Oh yeah, we saw this before. Koro, you got anything to do today, boy? Nope, you're just whimpering, so I'll just head back to my room. I'll be sure to skip over the ending of Aigis' Social Link because we already did see that, so it's no point in me showing that twice. But at the very least, I want to keep the transition from the 28th to the 29th intact. Now normally, if I were to stay on schedule, this would be another free day for us. But that's not the case this time. Thankfully, Aigis is available on Fridays, so she should be available to hang out with today. And it is lunchtime, so that is a surefire sign that she does want to hang out with me. I guess I have never been more glad to see your face than I do right now. You will never know that to be true, or how much I actually do mean that. Yes, I'll be available to hang out today, but we already started getting to your social link once. We'll be smart to do it again since we already saw it. But you, Kaz, you in particular, I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much. You're lucky I don't have a kendo stick with me, otherwise I'd shove it right up your butthole and make you look like you have a stick for a spine or something like that. I don't care about what my insults are right now. This guy, I really hate this guy. Though I should blame myself for not sticking on schedule and trying to stick to my planner and such, but like I said, I have no idea where I went wrong with this guy. I have no idea how I did not complete a social link in the right time that I planned it out, but at least I was able to finish it sometime later. So since he is here, now that we finished his social link, he'll say the following. The past is history, I'm looking ahead to the future. You too, right? But if you ever need help, don't be afraid to ask, you count on me. I highly doubt that. After all the stress you put me through, you're the last person I want to come to for help, Mr. Kazushi. Good riddance to that guy. Good riddance. I went back to the 8th of January because I know that was gonna be a point where he would be available. For some reason, like I said before, he just wouldn't show up like mid-month all the way to the end of January. But I guess since we finished the social link, he will be here standing out watching God knows what. Now if you excuse me, I gotta go hang out with Aigis and finish her lake for a second time.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Mitsuru. The weather's still cold. How are you feeling? There are only 2 days left, so you should rest if you need to. You don't want to get sick now. Spring will soon be here. Yes, it will be. Come hell or high water, we are gonna make sure spring does arrive again. Now let's take a quick moment to appreciate this beauty. Fool, Magician, Priestess, Empress, Emperor, Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot, Justice, especially Chariot, Hermit, Fortune, Strength, Hanged, Death, Temperance, Devil, Tower, Star, Moon, Sun, Judgment, and the FES exclusive Aeon Social Link. All social links are finally completed, with only 2 days left until the promised time arrives. Oh, it's so beautiful. All of our hard work with the social link business has finally finally come through. Granted, I almost screwed it up at some point, but I did persevere it. I did preserve it, and it is safe. Trust me, there is a reason why I wanted to make sure that I completed all the social links in this game. It will come in due time, but for now, I just want to relish in this small victory we got. This small, but monumental victory. Okay, that's kind of like an oxymoron saying that, if that is an oxymoron. But I don't care. I'm so ecstatic we finally got all that cleared up. It's gonna be last battle, huh? Let's go to Tartarus. I'm pretty sure I'll see the same thing again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So, if I didn't screw up, I would have had another free day for whatever I could do after school, like I said before. However, since we are back on schedule, speak to I guess first. Still question my preparations. So since we did complete everything on schedule, tonight with Koromaru, we can go walking with him, but it's gonna be a little different. Because he's begging more than usual tonight. So much so that we can go on a walk with everybody. I am not passing that up. This is like a once-in-a-game playthrough experience we will get. I don't know if this is determined by how many social links you complete or not. I'm pretty sure it's not. But you can't go walking with everyone on this day. Let's have a little group time before we have to go back into Tartarus for the last time. But look at Fuka, she's stuck in the jungle gym with nowhere to go. I don't think having Junpei directors could have helped her out that much faster. But you never know, Junpei might be the best navigator in the world for all I know. The point is, everyone's having fun, trying to make the most of these last few moments before the big battle comes around. And now that it's late, go back to sleep like always, so we'll transition into the 30th. And this is another free day, so if you, for some reason, weren't able to complete Ika's social link, but you got pretty far in her link, this would be the last time that you can hang out with her. I don't think I ever mentioned this before, but Ika is usually able to hang around, I believe, on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I do remember a couple of times she was available, I think, on Thursdays. I'm not too sure about that. But she is available on Saturday. I know that for a fact. So basically, whenever Mitsuru is not available to hang out with because student council, we can hang out with Igus if you didn't complete her social link yet. As a matter of fact, after the 25th, she is available to still hang around, but I think on Mondays through Saturdays. So you could get some fast progress in with Igus after you do pass a certain day. I'm so excited, I'm getting tongue-tied right now, but for good reason. Speaking of Igus, let's speak to her now that we have completed her social link. I'll do my best, so I want to stay by your side. I want to be with you. So please, feel an unbreakable bond between the two of us. Can't hang out with her after school though, that's kinda weird. Yeah, it's not giving me the option, that is really strange. We can't do that with the other girls in Seas, like with Yukari here for instance. We won't get any closer to her, but we can still hang out with her to kill time. We can do the same thing with Fuka and Mitsuru if they're available as well. Pretty sure you could do that with maybe some of the other social links. I'm not too certain about that. Probably not. Spike sound weird cover for me. School is so bad. Are you actually looking forward to it? I'm actually looking forward to coming once this is all over. Well, considering we're going against impending death in a couple days, I can actually see your point, Junpei. Alright. So since this is another free day, what haven't I done yet? I think there's something in Naganaki Shrine I never got the chance to do. We did have to go to this specific spot in the shrine for a request, many moons ago, but I don't think we ever interacted with this specific spot. I did say what you can gain from it, but not sure if I ever actually showed it. It's not anything special. This is another way you can pass the time if you have nothing else to do. We can come to these arches and come down to this in our sushi. We did have to get this for a request for Elizabeth before, but we can spend some time here. And we can actually recall how it works. So anything can happen when you join your hands and wish for a small shrine. Time will pass as you feverishly wish. I did go over the effects a long time ago. I don't really remember them on the top of my head. And quite frankly, I don't really care, because I rarely use this spot at all, even on free days. A voice echoed triumphantly. Massive gravy times 5 converted to somas? Wait, does this mean I have more somas than I usually do now? I gotta check my inventory for that. Tomorrow, the promised day. It's been 10 years since death has awakened. Once we enter Tartarus, we'll be able to leave. Point of no return. We got the idea, I guess. But I gotta check my inventory real fast. I think that's true. I'm pretty sure I didn't hit double digits of my somas yet. Holy cow, I never knew that could happen. That's really cool. I should go to that spot more often. That's considering if I actually have time to do so, because I usually go for like a max social link run on most of my playthroughs of this game, like I've said so many times before. Let's check the TV first. We get a new series of investigative reports today called Hope for the Future. In light of the sharp income divide, will poll citizens on what gives them hope for the future. Our first report will be Young Pessimists of the Punctured Bubble. We'll follow youths who have thrown away their hopes as a result of disillusionment in capitalism. And I'm pretty sure we all know at this point that Nyx has something to do with this. This would not happen all willy-nilly, because that would just be really weird if it does. Speak to everyone else since we're approaching very close to the 30th, or not 30th, 31st now. Last battle. He's still going to charge even at this point? That would not be pretty wise, Junpei, especially we've done everything we can in Tartarus. Over the few days, we've been through so much together. But we can't think about that now. We have to concentrate on defeating Nyx. Come on, Akiko, not you too. Don't be like Junpei. We can't be reckless now. Wow, they'll say the same thing from a couple days ago. Even Ken with his question about coffee. Okay then. Coral, you go for another walk? I highly doubt you are. Because we just went on a walk for everyone. We can't top that. So I guess we'll just stop for today. Since the 31st is closing very, very close. It's right upon us, actually. It would be a good place to stop here before I go overloading on whatever we might have to encounter when the promised date does arrive. So next time, we're gonna have one last sleep in until the moon grows full. And when that does happen, it's time for us to go back into Tartarus for the very last time. Until we meet again, farewell for now.